There's poets out there that don't title stuff. It feels like such a missed opportunity. The entry into your poem a lot is very similar to entering a boat. There's plenty of editors that if they're not feeling your title and if they're really not feeling your first line, it's going to be hard for your poem to get an acceptance, assuming that that is your goal, trying to get into journals. Titles, first line, last lines. You want to have things that are intriguing, the things that hook your reader. A metaphor that I talk a lot about, I forget again where it came from, so I do apologize for that. The first line of your poem and like the entry into your poem a lot is very similar to entering a boat or stepping onto a boat. Your reader just has no idea about the vessel that they're about to enter, whether it's going to support their weight, whether there's holes in it, whether it's going to sink, you know, how it takes the waves. Like your reader has no idea about what's about to happen to them. So the first line and the title are working to provide some sort of grounding for what your reader can expect. You know, and your poem can be crazy. That's not saying like you know you can do surreal, magical, crazy stuff in your poem, but letting your reader anticipate that and prepare them before they start suspending their disbelief is really key. It's hard to have a super grounded poem that just suddenly unicorns. You know, that's
unicorns aren't grounded
by the rules of the world that you create.
You don't think unicorns are grounded?
I think they can be. Again, if you set the stage to kind of prep me for that, I can rock with that.
Here's the stage. Unicorns are real, but I will find one.
I'm gonna find you, Frank.
Frank is a unicorn I made up. But you know, that's what okay, so this is a really good one because I think one of the things that is really hard is the beginning. Because once you get into a rhythm, it's like, you know, you're in the rhythm and maybe it's all kind of coming out of you. But most of the times what I would consider to be writer's block, or like maybe a degree or a variation of writer's block, is not knowing how to begin the poem. Because like usually when I'm in the poem, I'm able to kind of navigate fairly freely and then kind of go back and edit and do all the things that I need. But yeah, this first part that you're talking about, give that special attention to the title in the first line. I think it really helps you kind of create a little bit of a pause and really just think, okay, what is the intention? What is the directionality that I'm aiming my reader or listener in?
Do you title your poems?
I do title my poems. Yeah, I've never gotten the fascination or like the kind of the cool thing about not titling your poems. I know people.
You would name your children.
I mean, maybe. Children are a little bit different. I feel like, you know, by the time they get old enough, you could just like, you know, what do you think your name is? And if they're like, oh, desk drawer, I'm like, oh, well, desk drawer, go to your room.
Right. I get there's poets out there that don't title stuff. It's like, to me, it just feels like such a missed opportunity unless it's something that's super intentional.
Yeah.
But
important stuff.
We talked about titles before. Let us know your own stances on titles. If you're someone that doesn't title your poems, we'd love to know your argument why.
What if like somebody from an anonymous account was like, I didn't even title my name on this app. I am the ultimate untitled.
I am the untitled.
That would be an amazing,
that would be the villain, like
that poetry comic book I would buy.